And we're back with more Fableds. Recently, I've been playing it with something different, and as you could probably guess from the title, that is Reborn Tengu. Undoubtedly, it breaks the deck. It's just a ridiculous card. I'm sure it's good in other things too, but this is the deck that utilizes it the best. And as far as that goes, it speeds up the deck tenfold, and it offers whole new dimensions of synchro summoning. It's just ridiculous. So this is the new build with Tengu in it. So of course, starting off with the 3 Grimrows, you have to run 3. It's the Rhoda, that's also a monster, 1700 attack. It's a beater, whatever, awesome card. Alright, then we got triple Ganesha, whatever, the blue elephant. He's pretty cool. Special summons himself, goes up to 1800, comes a little beater, and is level 3. That's the important part. Then of course, we got, triple Cerebral. This is the main tuner of the deck. You're going to be special summoning this guy a lot. He's a good level 2 synchro, and with the purple elephant, he makes Raging. That's important to get your draw power going. Yeah, big pluses with him. And then we got triple Chawa. 3, because I found myself searching for this most often. It's never really a dead card as long as you have a Fabled. It doesn't really matter if you're going to minus yourself, because Tengu will get your pluses back, as will the Raging. It's a level 1 tuner, and that makes it really flexible. It's all around a great card. Alright, and then we got double Fabled Cruise. This guy's cool because he's got a little Reborn effect. Only 2, because it doesn't special summon itself. You have to have something else in the grave. So drawing this first turn and having to go off of that isn't the best thing in the world. You'd much rather have a Cerebral or a Ganesha. It's still really good. It's usually a decent top deck, especially if you have Kashano in the grave. And it's a level 2 non-tuner. That's also another good thing. Then we've got 1 Kashano. I was running 2, but you really need that normal summon for Tengu. So now I'm only running 1. It's a good card. It's got a little discard engine in it that gets you instant pluses. It's a Fiend, and it's a level 3 tuner, so that offers a little more flexibility. You've got a 1, 2, and a level 3 tuner. Then we've got Nozuchi, just 1. It's a really good card because it instantly purges out your hand. It's searchable by Grimrow. It doesn't get you much pluses except when you discard a cruise or something, but the main point is that it purges your hand. It's also got 1200 attack as a level 2 non-tuner. That's pretty good. Alright, so then we've got Morphing Jar, of course. You have to run it. I guess you don't have to. I've been finding myself not wanting to set this because I have a Tengu in hand, and it would be much more productive just to summon a Tengu. However, because you're running so many cards that get pluses off of discards, it seems like a really good idea too. You're also running a lot of magic and traps, so not terrible. Then we got Sangan. Get pluses, what more is there to say? Also being a level 3 non-tuner, it gives you the possibility of Trishula, other things, I don't know. Then we've got a Tricky, just 1. I like it. It's not that awesome. It gives you access to quicker level 8s, 7s, 10s, things along those lines. Pretty cool. Then we got Guardian of Order. This is something new I've been testing out, and I really, really like it. You can use it to suicide with Xian if you can't get any synchros going. You can use it to suicide with Stardust. It's got 2500 attack. That is big. And the fact that you can just drop it whenever. As long as you have two face-up lights on the field, you can just drop it. It's also a level 8, which makes a Leviathan with Fabled Cerebral. It's a great card. Then we got 2 Doppel Warriors, because you can use them with them. The Fabled special summon themselves from the grave, and Doppel Warrior works really good with that. You can make little tokens, make your Formula Synchron, and even go into Halberd Cannon. And you feel like a boss when you do that. These guys also are a quick special summon from your hand, and that's really good for the deck. If you notice, so is this guy, so is the Tricky. It's all just to get the cards out of your hand onto the field and draw more cards with Raging and stuff. Offer yourself more synchro options. And then we got the star of the deck, Triple Tengu. This thing is a boss. It's easily the most broken card of the format so far. Instant synchro fodder over and over and over again. And the Fableds really capitalize on that because they summon upwards of 3, 4, 5 tuners every turn. It gives you easy access to 5s with Chawa, 6s with Cerebral, even 7s with Kashano. It's really easy. Just get another level 4 and a Chawa, and that makes a whatever that new level 9 guy is. Trishula, there you go. Alright, spells and traps. Gonna go through this quicker. Double Avarice, recycle everything quick. Draw 2 cards, awesome. You can put your Tengus back in the deck to search through them again. Put everything back in the deck, awesome. Got Dark Hole, good card. Trunade, another good card. Monster Reborn, another good card. Double MST, there's not so much trap and spell hate in here. You're mainly just going for the Gusto, whatever the hell that is. So this offers a little pacing. It's a magic or trap card, so you can set it, get the cards out of your hand onto the field to get the Raging going. We got Card Destruction. I hear it's pretty good in this. Get pluses off of pluses. Awesome. Mind Control. You're running a lot of tuners, so Mind Control is pretty good. Especially, you can take their level 8, drop a Cerebral, make a 10. They won't even see that coming. It's ridiculous. Then we've got Warnings. Those are pretty good, I hear. Mirror Force, I like it. I don't think it's too slow, this format. Some people do, but I don't mind sitting on it for a turn or two if I have to. Torrential, this is really good, this format. I'm trying a compulsory just to see how I like it, and I think I like it so far. Get rid of annoying stuff, face down stuff. You can pop that Gravekeeper guy back to their hand, the Set Spy, the Set Recruiter, keep them from getting more pluses. Seems alright. Then we got Solemn Judgment, of course, and we got Phoenix Wing Blast, because all your guys special summon themselves when they're discarded. So mainly, you're just putting cards back on top of your opponent's deck. And something a lot of people don't know, Tengu says when it's removed from the field, then you special summon another. However, if it's removed from the field and put back into your deck, you don't get the effect. So, this card right here stops this guy. Awesome. And I think that's pretty key because a lot of people are going to be playing Tengu. Alright, so then after this, we've got Synchros, right? So, of course, double Raging, you probably don't need more than 2. You could have more than 2. I don't really want more than 2. You got Fabled Leviathan, just 1. You recycle. It can recycle itself. It's a great card. 3,000 attack. It offers fake protection, whatever. Then we got Valkyrus. It adds speed to the deck. You can discard your crews that you added or that you drew to draw a card and special summon something from your grave. You got Trishula, of course. I might want to use the second one of these just because it's so good. Formula Synchron. a really good card. You get to draw a card, and you can make it. You can make synchros during your opponent's turn. Why wouldn't you use it? Stardust, everyone runs a Stardust. Brionic, it really shines in this deck, where you can discard other cards, or you can discard your Fableds to actually special summon them. You can even loop. If your opponent drops a Max C on you, you get this guy out, you get a Cerebral, another one in your hand, and you win. At least until they draw their Effect Veiler. And then you got Shooting Star Dragon, of course, because you're running Formula, Synchron, and Stardust. Scrap Dragon, it's a really good card. Everyone should run it. And because you're going to clog the field so often, you need to get rid of some of your stuff. Black Rose, this is the first thing I'd take out. You're committing so much to the field, you're hardly ever going to use a Black Rose. The only situation in which you would is you're top decking, and you draw a Cruise, and you have a Kashano in the grave, then you can make Black Rose. Other than that, it's not so useful. So I'd probably take this out for Hyper Librarian, or for whatever that Tech Genus Wonder Magician thing is. Also, you could sub out, I guess I'll just cover this right now, you could sub out the Dop Warrior for Tech Genus Warwolf. That's an interesting thing I was thinking of. But aside from that, continue with the Synchros. You got a Catastor. I'd take this out for another Hyper Librarian. So there we go. We got our 2 Hyper Librarians set and ready. Then we got Ancient Sacred Wyvern. It's an OTK in itself. You get 3,000 on the board, and this guy, and then you win. Awesome. And it reborns itself. Then we got a Fabled Unicorn. This is a crazy, incredible card. You can alter the cards in your hand, so you have the same as your opponent. Just run over their Ember's Blades, run over their Dark Souls all day, and feel no hurt from it. You can also set up for your opponent's next turn, and negate stuff on their turn too. And it's level 4, that means Cruz can get it back. Then we got a Halberd Cannon. This is my new favorite synchro. This thing's a boss. It can negate, it's a synchro that can negate a summon per turn. Whoa, even on your turn too. So that means no battle fader, nothing like that. It's fantastic. 4,000 attack nonetheless. It's just a little difficult to get out. However, you're going to be getting 2 Rage on the field pretty consistently. So then all you really have to do is get that last Formula Synchron out. This guy I've been testing with. I've only gotten it out twice. And of course you feel like a boss when you get it out. But the consistency of it could probably be filled with something else. Because I'm running Tricky, it could be an Arcanite Magician. Just saying. Alright, so then without any explanation, I'll just run through the side deck. 2 Noblemen, Chain Disappearance, another Compulsory, 2 Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, 2 Dust Tornado, 2 Deep Prison, 2 Effect Veiler. This guy's really good. You're going to want to pick as many of these things up. Well, I guess not as many of them, but you need your playset. It's going to get really good really fast. Double Max C, same with this. It's really good against this, against Fabled. It's really good against the Psychics. In fact, it's probably your only way to win against the Psychics, because they're ridiculous as well. And we got 1 Puppet Plant, because I just couldn't find anything else to put in there. I really don't like Puppet Plant. Alright, so that's the build. Hope you like it. Tech Genus guys are the shit. Awesome.